Hi, this is Craig Ballantyne from Early to Rise and author of The Perfect Day Formula. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about the 5 a.m. club and how the heck would they even get up at 5 a.m. Well, there's actually 3 simple tips that I'm going to give you today to help you get up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or whatever time you want to get up. Now, as I like to say about the 5 a.m. club, you don't have to get up at that time of day. In fact, most people aren't made to get up at 5 a.m. It's not about the hour that you get up, it's about what you do with the hours that you are up. Now, that said, let's talk about how to get up earlier. The first thing that you're going to do is set what I call a reverse alarm. A reverse alarm means setting an alarm at night. Setting an alarm 60 minutes before you go to bed. So to get up at 5 a.m., we must have an appropriate bedtime. If you want to have 7 hours of sleep, you need to be lights out at about 10 p.m. Now, this can be a struggle with the charms of Netflix and social media and even reading traditional books. But the trick is to set that alarm that's an hour before your bedtime. So at 9 o'clock at night, if you want to go to bed at 10, you'll have that alarm go off. And that's when you're going to start your pre-bedtime ritual. So it means stop using electronics, turn off the television, take a warm bath if that helps you sleep. Make sure the kids are in bed, tucked in, you've read them the story, and you use my brain dump exercise that I talk about in the Perfect Day Formula to get all of those crazy thoughts out of your head. And then you do whatever activities that you must do in order to get ready for bed. So you might do meditation or you might make your lunch. Whatever it is, you wind down and you fall asleep on time. So that's step number 1, having the reverse alarm. Step number 2 is my very famous 10-3-2-1-0 formula. And this truly is world famous. It's been on Russian television, Australian television, in London newspapers. It's been all over the world. And it's because it's easy to remember and easy for people to argue against and say, well, it doesn't work. But hear me out. Let me explain how simple this is. The 10 stands for the fact that you're going to stop drinking caffeine 10 hours before bed. Then the 3 is to stop drinking alcohol or eating heavy, spicy foods 3 hours before bed. Now I know what you're thinking. No alcohol right before bed? Listen, wine might make you fall asleep a little bit faster, but it interferes with your sleep cycle so you don't get into deep sleep. So you might fall asleep faster and you still might get 8 hours of sleep, but you'll wake up the next day and you won't feel rested. And one more thing about that. I know it sounds boring not to have alcohol a couple hours before bed, but listen, this video is all about helping you get a good night's sleep. There's going to be Saturday nights when you are going to go out and celebrate, but this is for Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, so that you can go into work and dominate. All right, so we've got the 10, we've got the 3. Now 2 hours before bed, you're going to stop all work. 1 hour before bed, you're going to stop using any electronics because that screen will keep you up. And then finally, the 0 stands for the number of times you're going to hit the snooze button in the morning. If you hit the snooze button at 5 o'clock and you're trying to wake up at 5 a.m., you're going to be asleep until 5:10. And then you're going to hit it again, and it's going to be 20 after. And then it's going to be 5:30. And you know what? You're not going to be any more rested because you didn't get back into deep sleep. So don't hit that snooze button. Keep the alarm across the room if you have to, but avoid hitting the snooze. Now, step number 3 is to do all of this slowly. One word of warning here. If you're getting up at 8 a.m. right now, it's a bad idea to try and get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. That might work for a day or two, but soon that self-imposed jet lag is going to catch up with you, and you're going to be exhausted, and you're going to hold a grudge against early mornings. So instead, I want you to do what I did in 2007. When I realized that a 7:30 a.m. wake-up time was not right for me because it left me anxious, and I felt like I was always chasing the world. So the next day I got up at 7:25 a.m. I didn't get up at 5 a.m. I got up at 7:25 a.m., just 5 minutes early. And then the next day I got up 5 minutes earlier. And then the next week I got up 5 minutes earlier than that, and so on and so forth until I found the right wake-up time for me. So if you want to get up at 5 a.m. or you want to get up at 6 a.m. or maybe you get up at 11 a.m. right now and you want to get up at 9 a.m. like we did in college, well, listen, do it slowly, follow the formula, and set that reverse alarm to give you a smooth path to getting up no matter what time you want to wake up in the morning so that you can dominate your days. I'm Craig Ballantyne, giving you the Perfect Day Formula here and also at freeperfectdaybook.com. You get a free copy of my book so that you can own your mornings, win your days, and have the freedom that you desire and deserve in your life.